Hey everyone, I need to share and get some clarity on a situation that's been eating me up. I'll use fake names for simplicity. I'm Jake, 26M, my girlfriend is Sarah, 25F, and her best friend who's been a constant thorn in my side is Ethan, 26M. Ethan's got a girlfriend, Lily, 24F, who often joins us. Sarah and I have been together for just over 2 years. We met at our workplace and clicked almost instantly. She's intelligent, witty, stunning, truly everything I could ask for, and I feel fortunate to have her. We moved into an apartment together about 6 months ago, and things have been great, except for one issue. Ethan, her so-called best friend. Sarah and Ethan have been close since their college days, bonding during a freshman event. By the time I entered Sarah's life, their friendship was already well established. When she first mentioned Ethan, I didn't think much of it. Friends outside a relationship are normal. Plus, Ethan was dating Lily, so I had no reason to feel threatened initially. How wrong I was. I first met Ethan about a year ago, shortly after Sarah and I got serious. She was thrilled for me to meet her best friend, so we planned a double date, me and Sarah, Ethan, and Lily, at a laid-back restaurant. I was a bit nervous, wanting to make a good impression on someone so important to Sarah. I greeted Ethan warmly, but his vibe was cold from the start. His handshake was half-hearted, and he gave me a quick, judgmental glance before tossing out a jab about my build. I'm a bit shorter than him. It was framed as a joke, and everyone gave an awkward laugh. I let it slide, trying to stay friendly. Dinner was more of the same. Ethan kept throwing subtle digs my way, cloaked in humor. Sarah seemed uneasy, but just rolled her eyes or lightly told him to ease up. Lily even nudged him once, whispering for him to relax. It was obvious Ethan didn't like me, though I had no clue why. I just met him. I tried to keep things cordial, asking about his work and hobbies, but he gave short answers before turning his focus to Sarah, acting like I wasn't there. Afterward, I asked Sarah about it. Was Ethan always like this? She apologized, explaining he's protective and blunt, likely due to a tough upbringing and trust issues. She said he's a great guy once you get to know him. I wasn't happy, but decided to give it time for Sarah's sake. I told her I'd try to get along with him as long as he was a positive presence in her life. Over the next few months, getting along with Ethan was a struggle. He visits our apartment often, sometimes with Lily, sometimes alone. His behavior goes beyond snarky comments. In group settings like drinks at our place, he interrupts me or undercuts my stories with sarcastic one-liners. It's subtle but noticeable, and it drives me up the wall. I kept trying to stay calm, laughing it off even though I was fuming inside. When I'd bring it up to Sarah afterward, saying Ethan seemed harsh or didn't like me, she'd sigh and say he doesn't realize how he comes across or that he teases everyone like that. Sometimes she'd defend him more, saying he's been her rock through tough times and is just protective, worried about her happiness. I asked what he was worried about and she said nothing specific, just that he wants to ensure she's okay. She urged me to give him time to warm up. So I did, inviting him to outings like movies or game nights, but he always found ways to belittle me. Sarah did call him out occasionally. I know they had at least a couple of private talks, and I once overheard her scolding him after a game night. I can't tell you the full story in short. To watch the full story, click the related link below.